Thank you so much. Next, we have with us serial number 7, Muhammad Ali Latif, FCA, MR number 4128. Can you hear me, sir?
एक मिनट है जरा सेट कर लिया
ठीक
ठीक है ठीक है जी Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My dear ICAP members, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Ali Latif and I'm a chartered accountant. You might be surprised why I'm saying that. That is because chartered accountancy is synonymous with my name. This is how I identify myself. I'm the current vice president of the institute, and my association with the institute has been there for more than a decade. I will not be talking much about myself and my profile that is already available in various Facebook pages, various other profiles, but I'll be using the entire time to especially talk about my previous performance and my agenda items. I have served with the institute as a regional committee member for 8 years and also as 4 years as a council member. I'm a young member of the council and I have full energies to serve our profession, and I'm poised to represent our young members and resolve the current challenges being faced by our profession, especially enforcing ICAP as the sole regulator of accounting and auditing profession. My profile is very clear and simple. I am nothing without ICAP and I'm everything with ICAP. I have the privilege of being a Senate generation chartered accountant. I'm son of a well-known chartered accountant, Mr. M.T.K. Rahmani. My younger brother is also chartered accountant. For this, chartered accountancy is no doubt in my blood. It was the dinner table topic among all our family members while I was growing up. So that can show you the passion I have for the institute. I would like to present my past performance of last election agenda items because I'm presenting myself as accountable for the last 4 years as well, and I hope everybody else is doing the same. I'm very pleased to inform you that I was able to deliver on my agenda and promises, which were rather than mere rosy promises, but included specific and measurable deliverables. This includes the launching of the first ever loss of employment Takaful insurance coverage in Pakistan, exclusively for ICAP members, as they were pressurized regarding their job security whenever they took a stance against their employer. Now, this will give the members the peace of mind and their salary will be covered for 3 months. And I'm also pleased to inform you that this facility is also available to chartered accountancy firms, excluding partners. I was able to launch the first ever webinar and the Digital Learning Hub, which is a platform giving access to the members about various learning webinars and videos, which can help you better prepare for job interviews. I have taken the institute from a pure regulatory role, and I've also moved towards it being considered as a members body, along with self-regulation. I've signed various MOUs with various hospitals, along with the best one, the Bank Islami and Allied Bank, in which you get Khyber, 1 year Khyber plus 2% financing, which is available to even young members or our SMP firms as well. ICAP, during my tenure, has gotten recognition with various global accounting bodies. We have signed MOUs with University of Northampton as well. And during my tenure, I'm pleased to inform you that ICAP initiated the process of writing letters to organizations which did not care to see a brand. I have launched first ever industry-specific workshops to ensure that you are well prepared for your interviews. We have opened strategic offices in UAE. We have launched discounted audit software for SMP firms. During my tenure, ICAP has also laid the foundation of ICAP IBA Research Unit. I initiated various discounted SAP Oracle courses. And also, I would like to identify the struggle of these hard, long 10 years. I contested previous election and delivered on my performance, in which changes were made in the Code of Corporate Governance, whereby my members, both industry and overseas, were barred from becoming CFO of a listed company unless they had 5 years of handling listed companies management. That bar was removed. Similarly, I also contested election and I was simply able to defer the issue in which industry members were stopped from going into practice and setting up a firm unless they again serve the professional firm for 2 years. I introduced the concept of mentoring program for young CAs. And along with that, I also assisted in the first ever initiative of ICAP in preparing model federal budget and proposals for the economy. Now talking about the much awaited agenda, the Vision 2025 election agenda, and below are my objectives without any rosy words, but these are the actionable items I present before you, with the most focal one being the job placement. I intend to launch job placement office. Job portal has already been announced, and this will help in placing our members and liaising with overseas chapters to ensure that they also help in job placement of our young members. The issue of CA equivalency in shape of master's degree is near to resolution. However, some members may need to give the paper of Islamiyat and Pak Studies, but rest assured, you'll be passing with 33 marks. So hopefully that won't be an issue. The discrimination in job ads between large and SMP firm trained CAs will be removed. We will be writing letters on such job advertisements to ensure that there will be equal opportunity. And the real discern among most of our membership, I think a detailed review needs to be carried out so that the unusual increase in membership in last 10 years and the decision of removing the entry test for CAs should be verified. It should go into details, and such review should be, along with this findings, should be shared with our membership. We need to open small strategic office in Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, UK, Australia, where our members reside, along with new small owned premises in Faisalabad and Multan. I want the institute to revisit the decision to have a 1 billion rupee office in Lahore. Do we need to spend ₹1 billion in an office along with the heavy maintenance costs it will have? Or should we spend 25 crore on the e-learning and skill development platform for our members? So we want to invest on the members rather than spending ₹1 billion on this so-called institute, which will have that so-called increase the image of our profession. While speaking from Islamabad, let me assure you that I have already voiced concerns, and I intend to ensure there is a separate council seat for Islamabad and Rawalpindi members, along with a separate seat for overseas members, instead of getting additional seats from North members. Even though I'm from North, the overseas chapters e-learning platform will be further developed, which will help them manage their own activities, which is not only industry specific, but country specific as well. And the 50% revenue from membership fee of these overseas members should be spent on those overseas chapters. Due to the current challenges, I foresee that a unique support group needs to be provided to our members in the shape of a special committee, which will help our members, especially those serving in the government, and rest assured, even now in firms, to ensure the harassment from law enforcement agencies can be managed, the legal risk can be managed, and we should provide them the legal aid as well. There should be a door they can knock to in untoward situation. I will ensure that members embrace the change and introduce initiatives for skill development of our members, including AI, cognitive computing, data intelligence, along with other technologies. For the SMP firms, I think we need to create a level playing field. I intently oppose the induction of non-chartered accountants in CA firms as partners. There's a general discussion among membership that they'll be fixing barcodes on our audit reports, which were an object of monitoring the date of issuances of audit reports, which I may release, which I currently believe is actually breaching the confidentiality of clients, and this needs to be looked into. Especially, I want to launch a discounted practice management software for SMP firms. An audit software has already been launched, and ICAP should also provide the platform to resolve disputes among our members. The technical advisory also needs to be enhanced with timely clarification from technical helplines. Moreover, we need to stop this over-regulation of profession. And I personally believe that if required, proper amendments in bylaws need to be made so that the whole audit team, including audit seniors and managers, should be also made liable instead of the audit partner. Various cases have been seen when the partner was not provided the appropriate information by the audit team and the audit managers. No doubt the responsibility rests with the audit partner, but it should also trickle down. I hope to reinitiate the proposal of bank branch audits for capacity buildings of SMPs. It was at the agenda of Mr. Nazir Chaudhary Saab, our ex-council member. However, this is the right time because due to the AML regulation, the state would be more prone to passing this law. I also believe that the trainee stipend for SMP firms up to 3 partners should be deregulated. Remember, the SMP firms don't want protectionism, but they require level playing field. Fair play is all they ask. Similarly, ICAM needs to take legal steps against such tenders advertisement, thereby creating an enabling environment for SMPs. And I'm grateful that one of our fellow contestants, Mr. Janzeb Reen, representing a large firm, also believes in capacity building of SMPs. The industry members need to be actively encouraged for participation, for consultation via Facebook, email, SMP polling services. Similarly, online AGMs will be held. And for the members, I want an exclusive CA Adventure Club, just have some recreational without spouses. And for all those members, I want an achievement ceremony to be held who could not receive their certificates on convocation, along with the blood bank